She's been pursuing me since middle school, but middle school me wasn't so bright. Middle school me nor high school me knew how to show a heart. Now, middle school me wasn't really the one that liked the girls that liked him, more of the girls that always ran away. So I've always liked the chase, I've always liked the hunt, but as soon as I got the one, I was like, not fun. So she always sat next to me and always beside me, not speaking to me, but speaking directly into me. But I never thought anything of it. I just thought, she really likes to talk a lot. She likes to be around me, but we're just friends, nothing more. Even though she's been to my house many times before, she spent many nights in my bed, but never anything sexual. Well, until later on in life, but every time we'd go lay down, she'd fall asleep and rest on my arm as my arm rests with her too. I'm just laying there staring up at the ceiling thinking, what to do, what to do. In middle school me liked to run around. In middle school me liked to chase, but never really liked to sit down. Like as soon as he sat down, he wanted to get up and run it again, even though there's someone sitting next to him saying, I thought it was all yours. Nah, you're just a friend. So middle school me had a cold heart and a wandering body and a wandering mind, so middle school me wasn't the best for her. High school me, she kind of gave up on pursuing me and chasing me, but she took the back seat. But she was still in the same car as me, always hung out with me, always talked to me. We socialized, we kept our lives pretty darn close until about senior year once we split apart. And we still talked in between that, but I always thought after high school I'd never see her ever again because I just thought she was one of the typical school friends. Like, as soon as you leave the place, they're just like, I'm never seeing your face, but no, that's not how it actually happened. She actually kept intact. We actually contact back and forth, text message, kick, Facebook, it didn't matter. We found a way to talk to each other, and I found it a little bit weird. Like I didn't have my eyes set on her, and I was always distracted because women are walking by, hello, what's up with that? It just kept me running and going. I never wanted to sit down until I finally realized that lust was just something that controlled my mind and controlled my eyes, and I figured out I lusted more than I ever loved. And once I stopped the lust, I figured out what love looked like, and love looks like her. And I know she's been there for 8 years. And every day I apologize to her for the stupid shit that I didn't see, like the subtle hints, her always wanting to spend time with me. Honestly, I never took that to a second thought. I just thought she was bored, she had nothing else to do. I realized that middle school she pursued me hardcore. In high school she took a backseat to me, but she always pursued me just a little bit, slightly pushing closer and closer to me until eventually she realized there was no point in it and she backed off and left me be. Now that I'm thinking back about it, some of the shit she's been through could have been fixed by me if I would have opened my eyes earlier, but at the same time, I feel like the guy that I used to be was not the guy that was right for her, but the guy that I am today is the guy that she has, and I hope I make her happy. Because I know our days are numbered, because eventually we'll die, so if we end up dying tomorrow, I'm glad I spent the days with her that I did. Previously, thinking back, I know those 8 years that we spent together and apart, have always kept us pretty close because regardless of how much time we spent apart, we were able to come together. Once we spoke, we always spoke with our hearts. We never had to lie to each other. We never had to hide from each other. And that's what made our relationship so awesome. So, after 8 years, and me being distracted because lust was so appealing to me and love was just something that I couldn't see. I'm glad that I finally sat down and noticed that you were next to me. And now that I notice that you're sitting next to me, I hold your hand tight because I don't want you to leave me, even though I have been so stupid for so long. So I apologize yet again, but this time in a video that'll live forever. And maybe you'll look back at this and see that how stupid I feel for being the kid that liked to run around and not really sit down. So love me now like you did before, but I will hold you closer like I've never done, and I hope that one day you'll realize I love you. and I can still have fun with you. So if I run up and go, this time I'm taking you, and I'm not just gonna let you watch the show. You're gonna be part of it. You're gonna be everything. You're gonna be center of attention, regardless if you want it or not. I want you to be up there on the spotlight, looking down on me, because I see you for everything that nobody else sees. Even though they'll label you crazy and push you away, but baby, I'm crazy too. When I say I'm crazy, I mean that in many ways. And you say you're broken, well, I'm broken too. So let's put these pieces together, and hopefully we can form something. We can form something great. If not, then it crumbles, but we'll never separate. We've been together for so long that regardless if this turns into trash, you'll still be one of my favorite people to speak to, regardless if you're in next or if you're here forever.